We got Jennifer writes in from California. Goes, hey, Andy, Joe, Big Al. I recently found your podcast and have been thoroughly enjoying it. I listen to you while I'm at the grocery store. She's grocery shopping, Al. She's listening. Wow.
Right.
That's a first.
They got a good deal on Coors Light?
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's making me hungry. Or commuting to work. I love to have you spitball and or poke holes in our plan. All right. Let's see if we can do that. Jennifer from California. Our current total household income is $280,000. Hubs is 50. We'll be hanging up the gun belt in 2 years and will receive a pension equivalent to his current pay with COLA.
What does that sound?
What the hell is that noise?
Oh, that's the gardener.
It sounds like he's playing like a really strange instrument.
Yeah, it sounds like weird birds that are like living in your.
It's like it's like a leaf blower or something. I don't know. You know, Tuesday.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You're just gonna have to talk through it.
Oh, I was like, wow, that's like freaking me out. Jennifer, 46, plan to continue working, making $130,000 a year, at least until age 62, when our home is paid off in 3 blessings or off the payroll. We will have medical coverage through Hubs, job and retirement. I have a traditional, does Annie call you Hubs, hubby?
No, never has called me that.
All right. He just calls you Big Al. I have a traditional 403B worth $700,000, current contributions 10%, pre-tax 10% Roth. And I contribute the max each year. Hubs has a 457 worth $52,000 pre-tax and a 401k worth $200,000. We each have Roths funded through that special door for a total of $58,000. I will receive a lump sum at 62 of $517,000. My question is, should I make all future contributions Roth? I feel somewhat painful right now, but I'm worried about being in a high tax bracket in retirement, given the old pension. Hubs won't get Social Security, but I will, and would like to take it at 70, estimated about $4,000 per month. Or should we make work contributions pre-tax, do back doors as long as they're legal, and then convert after I retire and before I take Social Security? Is this enough money? Sometimes I listen to what other people have saved and feel incredibly intimidated. You know, Jennifer, don't you worry about that. Because some people just BS their numbers. Oh, I got $8 million. Can I retire? You know, then we talk about it on air, and then they feel very confident in their situation, and they have nowhere near that. They got like 80 grand. You're doing great. Yeah. Or should we make, okay, so intimidate. Don't be, all right. Hubs will take care of you. Lastly, we do have an emergency fund, but no taxable account set up, all right? Would it be wise to start funding that? Everything we have earmarked for retirement goes into the work-sponsored plans. Expenses are roughly $130,000 per year. We got 3 pricey teens at home. They all have 529s and will cover 2 years of university, and they will go to a community college for 2 years first. I would like to predict spending $120,000 per year in retirement to allow for fun and travel, but who knows? All right.
Yes. So let's assume Hubs is making 150 and pension will be the same.
Yeah. So yeah, 100% go Roth. Easy as that.
Yeah, it is. That is an easy answer.
Yep.
But let me. I just ran a couple numbers while you were reading, Joe. So if Jennifer has 700,000 right now, and I'm assuming it's pre-tax currently, and if she contributes 10% of her 130,000, that's 13,000. I just ran it for 15 years at 6%, so it's going to be worth about $2 million, right? So it gives you an idea what it's worth. You know, the RMD, she's not going to be anywhere near RMD age, but just pretend she was, just to give you a sense of the income, it would be about 80,000, 4% of 2 million. Her Social Security is maybe 50, call 40,000 taxable. Husband, 150,000 pension, if that's right. So now we're to 270. In other words, it's a pretty healthy retirement income, which right now is in the 24%, but in just a few years, 2026, it will be likely 28%, subject to alternative minimum tax, which will feel like 35%. So anything that you can do in what is now the 24% bracket, which is probably what they're in, is a good deal. So I would go all Roth as well.
So the issue is this, Al, which you kind of missed quite a bit of this, is that she's got 700, he's got 250, right? She's fully funding the 401k, 10% Roth, 10% pre-tax. He's fully funding. They're also going to get a lump sum of 500,000 that's pre-tax, right? So your numbers are right, but they're going to be even higher, I guess.
Even higher. Yeah. Well, I didn't do the husband's because he's only another couple of years working. But yeah, there's another lump sum that's at age. I was just kind of running this as if they were full retirement age, RMD age, just to get a sense. But you are right, Joe. It's actually going to be quite a bit higher because the assets are going to continue to grow because they're not even spending. You know, if they're spending 150 and husband makes 150, let's just say that pension's right. So I agree, it's going to be higher still.
The easy answer, Jennifer, is go Roth, right? Go Roth because you're going to be in a higher tax bracket in retirement, most likely with the assets that you currently have, right? And I know it's painful, but doing conversions is more painful, right? Because you might believe, oh, I'm getting more money into the pre-tax 401k and because of my paychecks and things like that in the after-tax account, and my take-home pay is not more or it's less. But doing conversions after you retire, who knows what the law is going to be? Who knows where tax rates are going to be? I would take advantage of it now and get the compounding of those dollars 100% tax-free, right? You're still very young. This money's going to compound for 20, 30, 40 years. And then your 3 expensive kids are going to inherit nice fat Roths versus a taxable account that's going to be infested with tax.
Are you prepared for retirement? Schedule a free financial assessment with an experienced financial professional right online at purefinancial.com.